In this video, we're going to take a look at the Historic Insight. The Historic Insight is designed to map market volatility onto your financial plan. The simulation displays the performance of the FTSE All-Share Index between 1900 and 2022 and allows you to select a time span between these years. Every year selected represents a level of return for the FTSE All-Share Index relative to the long-term mean, and it is this relative measure that is then mapped onto your plan. To use the Historic Insight, at least one investment or pension needs to be modelled using Model Portfolio. So here we are in the plan. I'm going to select Insights and the Historic Insight. The display shows me that there are 4 accounts affected, i.e. I've got 4 investment stroke pensions using Model Portfolio. You can see the time span going from the 1900 to 2022, and if you scroll over each year you can see the FTSE All-Share Index for that particular year. So there we go, hopping there down there to 1974, you'll see the minus 55, then the big surge 1975. You then use the scroll bar to select the time period. I think I will pick that period of volatility from 1973 until 1979 there. So that's a 7-year period, and it's that period and that volatility that will be repeated throughout the plan. So I'm just going to click Get Started. The default is that it will always show in cash flow. So the good news here is that the cash flow is still positive. I can go onto the year view, and if I go into the investments and look at the net growth, you can see the relative change in the growth rate compared to the FTSE All-Share. So we'll look at these periods here, the 7-year period, how it changes. You can see the pluses and the minuses and the bigger growth and the smaller growth till we get back to the start of that 7-year period, and then it repeats again. I'm just going to come out of year view, and I'm going to change the chart from cash flow to assets, and this really does show the volatility. So instead of being a nice smooth increase, we can see a lot of the volatility now, so we can see it moving up and down in each of those 7-year periods. The loss or gain the investments would experience in these future years will depend on the amount of risk inherent in your investment model portfolios, and specifically the size of each portfolio's standard deviation. Another thing that you can do, if I just come out, I can go into compare plans now, and I can see the changes. So we have that nice smooth growth rate there compared to the volatility. The Historic Insight is designed to show your client what their plan would look like if we replicated that past performance. What would volatility do to their plan? And it helps educate them on the presence of volatility. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found that useful.